everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam and it's an absolute pleasure to have you here with me today. So I am going to be guiding you through a sun salutation style yoga flow. I believe that sun salutations are the foundation to any yoga practice. Not only do they help to instill a discipline within our practice, they help us to really understand and establish that connection to breath and movement. Sun salutations can be done as quickly or as slowly as you want, depending what you want to get from your practice. So without further ado, go ahead, get your mat, grab yourself some water, and I will meet you at the top of the mat, ready to begin. So go ahead, take yourself to the top of the mat, finding your Tadasana mountain pose. We want to begin with the feet hip distance apart, with the toes pointing forward. Just take a moment to feel your feet grounding and connecting to your mat. Maybe take a moment just to rock backwards and forwards so you can really find that sense of gravity and stability within your stance. Bringing the awareness in through the legs, tightening up through the inner and the outer seam of the legs, tucking that tailbone slightly under, firming up through the core body, opening up across the chest, the shoulders, taking the shoulders down and back. Opening the palms out to the side, keeping that chin parallel with your mat, taking your gaze and focusing, or gently closing off the eyes. So we're going to begin today's class just by gently introducing our energy to our space, to our mat, and just connecting and taking a moment to be with us and be present in this very moment. So when you're ready, taking a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go, sight out through the mouth. And again, inhale nice and deep. And exhale, release, let it go. Last breath, inhale. And exhale, release, let it go. Continue with your breath, in and out through your nose. And just taking a moment just to give yourself permission to be really present with your practice today. Leaving all your stresses, your worries at the door, and using that breath to help connect you to that awareness of self. So taking a moment just to scan your body from head to toe. Notice how you're holding yourself. Notice anywhere where you have any tension or contraction, anywhere that you're feeling restricted, and just kindly and gently send your breath to those areas to nourish and to re-energize. Continuing with this breath just for a few moments. Beautiful. Okay, let's introduce some movement to this. So on your next inhale, circle your arms down around in it. Gently touch the palms at the top. Flip those palms, press the air away as you exhale, take the arms down the side of the body. And again, repeating, inhale, flip those palms, float them up towards that ceiling. Gently touch the palms at the top, and exhale, flip the palms, press the air away, arms down the side of the body. Let's repeat that again. Inhale, take the arms up, hands touch at the top, and exhale, push that air away. On your next inhale, reach the arms down around and up, meeting the hands in prayer, floating down through your chest center, taking a moment here with the palms at your chest center in prayer. Actively pressing the palms together, creating energy. Take a moment, bring this energy into you. Nice deep breath in and out. Ooh, let it all go. Release the palms down the side of the body. Okay, so we'll begin our practice today. So sun salutations are a repetitive style. So we're going to repeat the same sequence a couple of times, adding a few variations as you go. Just remember, this is your practice, take your time, move with your breath, don't rush, and really try and mindfully move through your movement as you go. Okay, when you're ready, Tadasana, top of your mat, open the palms wide. On the next inhale, circle the arms down around them. On the exhale, hinge from the hips, bend through the knees as you float forward. Crown of the head towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, planting the palms, stepping both feet to the back of the mat. Find your plank pose. Release the knees down. Exhaling, hugging those Elbows into the ribs, moving down, chin, chest, belly, slither through like a snake. Pull through the torso, the chest and the chin. Arriving in your high cobra, roll the shoulders down and back. Over the knees, tuck under the toes, send that tailbone high, downward facing dog. Take a moment to press into your downward facing dog in a breath. Okay, beautiful. High on the tippy toes. Drop that bottom down towards your heels. Gaze towards the top of the mat. A gentle walk, a step, or a glide to meet at the top of the mat. Forward fold. Exhale here. Inhale, root rise. Reach those fingertips tall. Ground down through the heels. Exhale down through chest center, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Let's repeat that one more time. Inhale, circle the arms down, around and up. Reach those fingertips tall. Exhale, hanging from the hips as you float down. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the back, the legs. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into plank. Drop the knees, hook the elbows into the ribs as you melt down, chin, chest, belly, pull through the torso, the chest, lift the chin. Shoulders down and back through high cobra. Roll over the knees, duck under the toes, send that bottom high into your downward facing dog. Take a moment to press back in your down dog. Take a breath. Beautiful. Okay, lift high on those tippy toes. Drop that bottom down, gaze to the top of the mat. A nice gentle walk, a step or a float. Your choice. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you rise. All the way up. Fingertips towards the ceiling. Exhale down through your chest center. Samasthiti. Okay, that's round one, guys. So maybe your heart is starting to pump a little bit. I know mine is. Also with the breath. So just take a moment just to reconnect to your breath. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose before we flow through the second part of the sequence. So feeling and bringing that sense of rooting, grounding down, feeling tall, stable and strong in your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Nice deep breaths in and out the nose. Excellent. And just remember, in your sun salutations, you can take these little breaks as you go, or you can keep that continuous flow. Just take your time, meet yourself at where you're at, where your energy's at on that particular day. Take one last breath here. On your next inhale, circle the arms down around you. Exhale as you float forward. Crown of the head down to the mat. Inhale for the halfway lift. Well done. Exhale, plant the palms. This time we're going to step the right foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Release the right knee and tuck the toes. On the inhale, reach those fingertips tall. All the way to the ceiling. Exhale as you plant the palms, spread that left foot. Tuck under right toes, lift right knee. Send that left foot back to meet your right plank pose. Drop the knees. Hook those elbows into the wrist. Chin, chest, belly, slide and slither through into your high cobra. Exhale over the knees, tuck under the toes. Send that bottom high, downward facing dog. Take a breath as you press back. Again, high on those tippy toes, drop the bottom down, gaze to the top of the mat. Nice, gentle walk, step, hop, float, whatever feels good for you. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you root, you rise. Samasthiti. Well done. Other side, inhale, arms down, round and up. Exhale, floating forward, hinge from those hips, forehead down, towards the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step left foot back, all the way to the back of the mat. Release the knee and the foot. Inhale, reach those fingertips toward the ceiling. Exhale, plant the palms. Untuck the toes, lift that left knee, send right foot back to meet the left. Chin, chest, belly. Inhale through, high cobra. Over the knees, tuck under the toes. Downward facing dog. Take a breath as you press back, down dog. Beautiful. Next, inhale, tippy toes. Send your bottom down. Walk, step, float to the top of the mat. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, root rise. Exhale down through Samasthiti. Take a breath. Well done. Round 2 completed. Okay, guys, when you're ready, round 3. Here we go. Inhale, down, around and up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back with that right foot one time. Release the knee, release the foot. Inhale, high with those fingertips. Exhale, plant the palms. tuck under those toes, lift that knee, send the foot back into plank. This time maybe you chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale over the toes. As you arrive in downward facing dog, take a breath as you press back. Downward dog. Inhale high on those tippy toes, send the bottom down, gaze to the top of the mat. Step, hop, float, whatever you need. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, root rise. Exhale down through Samastiti. Well done. Inhale, circle the arms down, around and up. We go to the left. Exhale as you float down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, left foot, release the knee, untuck the foot. Inhale, reach those fingertips toward the ceiling. Exhale, plant the palms. Tuck under left toes, lift left knee, plank pose. Exhale through the chaturanga. Ooh, too far for some. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale over the toe. Pressing back into your downward facing dog. Take a moment. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Drop the bottom down. Step, hop, slide, whatever. To the top of the mat. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you rise. Samastiti. As we meet at the top of the mat. Well done. Take a moment. Reconnect with the breath. Reconnect with the body. And just take a second to check in with your energy. So for example there, as I went into chaturanga, I'm not feeling too strong in my arms today. So I made a bit of an error as I went too far. So it's important, wherever you are at your practice, just to listen into your body. So maybe next time, I don't do the full chaturanga. I release the knees and support myself, remembering all the time my form over my ego. Okay guys, taking a couple more breaths here into Tadasana as we take it through the last part of our sequence. Repeating twice, and then we're going to flow through the whole thing from start to finish. Okay. When you're ready, we're taking one more breath in and out. On your next inhale, circle the arms down, around and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips as you float forward. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step, hop back maybe into your plank. Release the knees or full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath, press back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, high on those tippy toes, send your bottom down, gaze to the top of the mat. Step or float to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root rise. Exhale, down through your chest center. Okay, let's pick it up a little bit. Inhale, arms down, around and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into your plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. This time we take the weight into the left foot. On the inhale, right leg back in space. High on those left tippy toes. Draw that right knee all the way through. Protract with the shoulders. Hook the knee into the chest and step the foot in between the hands. Release that left heel down onto the mat. Toes point out towards the left. On the inhale, reach those fingertips tall. Warrior one, make sure the hips are facing forward. Take an inhale, reach your fingertips tall. Exhale as you plant the palms back down. Frame right foot, pivot back on the left. Send right foot back to meet left. Again, you move through your vinyasa. Exhale. We meet in downward dog. High on the tippy toes, send the bottom down, gaze to the top of the mat. Nice big step. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down through your chest center. Are we ready to take ourselves to the other side, left side? Okay, when you're ready, inhale, arms down, round it up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into your plank, straight into your chaturanga, chin, chest, belly, whatever feels good for you. High cobra or upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. On the inhale, weight into the right foot, take your left leg back in space. High on the right tippy toes, pulling through with that left knee, squeeze it in through the chest, step the foot in between the hands. Pivot back. Plant that right heel down into the mat. Toes face out towards the right, squaring off the hips. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, plant those palms, frame left foot, pivot back round on the right. Send left foot back, chaturanga or chin chest belly, your choice. Upward facing dog or high cobra. Rolling over the knees, pressing back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, press back, down dog. High on the tippy toes. Send your bottom down, gaze to the top of your mat. And a big step, hop, float. Exhale as you fold. And inhale, root, rise. Exhale down through your chest centre. Reconnect with the breath. Slow it down for a moment. Woo! Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling this today. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go through that whole sequence from start to finish. So just as a quick reminder, we're going to start with inhaling, exhale, fold, inhale, halfway lift, plant the palm, step back into your plank, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, back into down dog, to the top of the mat, fold, inhale, rise, exhale, fold again, inhale, halfway lift, firstly step back with the right leg, runner's lunge, inhale, reach the fingertips tall, exhale as we fold, inhale, and rise, okay, we're going to go again, when you're ready, top of your mat, take a moment here, reconnect, focus, taking a breath in and out through that nose. Let it all go. One more breath. Inhale. And exhaling. Okay. On your next inhale, down around the neck with the arms. Exhale, hinge from the hips as you float forward. Crown the head down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into your plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. Press back into your down dog. Inhale, high on the toes. Send the bottom down to the heels, gaze to the top of the mat. Step or float to the front of the mat. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, root rise. Exhale down through your chest centre. Inhale down around and up with the arms. Exhale, floating forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold, step back, plank. Chaturanga again. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Push back. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Drop the bottom down, take the gaze to the top of the mat. Stepping, floating. As you arrive forward, fold on the exhale. Inhale, root rise. Exhale down through your chest centre. Okay. Inhale down, around and up with the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot back to the back of the mat. Release right knee, followed by right foot. Inhale, sweep the fingertips tall. Exhale, plant the palms. Stepping back into plank. In chaturanga dandasana or chin chest belly, your choice. Exhale over the knees, send that bottom high. Taking a breath as you push back, downward facing dog. High on the tippy toes, send the heels down to the bottom. Take the gaze to the top of the mat. Step, hop, float. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you root the rise down through your chest centre. Other side, inhale down, around and up with the arms. Exhale as you float forward. Inhale for the lift. Exhale, float. Step back, left foot. Release left knee. And the foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back into plank, chaturanga or chin chest belly. Your choice. Like I said today, I'm a bit tired, so I'm taking the modifications. Listen to my body. Exhale as you press back, downward facing dog. High on the tippy toes, send the bottom down, gaze to the top of the mat, step or hop, float, whatever. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root rise. Exhale down through your chest centre. Are we ready for the warrior one version? Inhale down, around and up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale for the halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into plank. Chaturanga, chin, chest, belly. Ooh, upward facing dog over the knees, toes, back, downward facing dog. Weighting to the left foot on the inhale, right leg back in space. High on the left tippy toes, drawing that knee all the way through to the nose, shifting the weight forward, stepping the foot in between the hands, right foot. Dropping the left heel to the mat, toes out to the left. Inhale, rise. Square the hips towards the front of the mat. Warrior one. Exhale, plant those palms, pivot that round left foot. Send your right foot back to meet left. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Over the toes, knees, toes. Push back into downward facing dog. Well done. High on the tippy toes, send your bottom down. Gaze to the top of the mat. And exhale, folding. Inhaling, root rising. Exhale, down through your chest center. We go to the left side. Last part of the flow. Inhale. Down, around and up with the arms. Exhale, floating forward. Find that energy in the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those palms. Step back, plank pose. Exhale through Chaturanga or chin, chest, belly, high cobra. Over the knees. Pushing back. Downward facing dog. Weighting to the right foot. Inhale, left heel back in space. High on the right tippy toes. Through with that left knee all the way to nose. Hug it up into the chest. And step the foot in between the hands. Drop the right heel to the mat. On the inhale, rise with those fingertips. Well done. Exhale, plant the palms. Pivot back round on that right foot. Step left foot back. Exhale through your vinyasa. Inhale through, upward facing dog, high cobra, over the knees, bottom high, downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath, press back here. Ooh, high on the tippy toes. Send the bottom down, gaze to the top of the mat. And a big step, float for the last exhale, fold. And inhale, as we root, we rise. Chest center, Samastiti. Well done, guys. As you can tell, it can become quite a vigorous practice. You can go at your own pace, as fast or slow as you like. Today, I'm feeling a little bit tired, so my practice was probably a little bit less than what it would normally be. But that's fine. You just have to learn to accept where you are, listen to your body as you go. No judgment. No expectations. That's, after all, what our yoga practice is about. So let's take a moment just to cool down, just to reconnect. Take the energy slower. Bring the heart rate down. So last inhale as you take the arms down and up. Sending your bottom into your chair, Utkatasana. Just taking 2 deep breaths here. Sending your weight back into your heels. Gentle arching in the lower back. One last inhale. And exhale, what I want you to do is just guide your bottom all the way down to your mat. All the way down. Any which way you need to get there. Take the soles of the feet ahead of you and just give yourself a big hug. Grab your opposite elbow. Allow the shoulder blades to separate. Taking a moment here just to breathe into the body. Slowing down. More subtle calming energy. Well done. When you're ready, lifting through the head, reach those fingertips forward. And on that exhale, rolling yourself back, all the way back to your mat. Once you arrive, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. And let's just massage that lower spine out, that lower back on the mat. That's it. So just alternate circles with the knees on the ceiling. Nice, deep, gentle breath. And when you're ready, last squeeze. With the knees into the chest. Release the soles of the feet on the very outer edge of your mat. Cactus the arms behind you, chin towards the chest. Make sure that tailbone is hugging in towards your mat. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, allow the knees to gently pass over towards your left. Chin in towards your right armpit. Maybe closing off the eyes or softening the gaze. Just taking a few moments just to be here, just to release. Be really passive in there, just relaxing completely. Just a couple more breaths. Beautiful work. One more deep breath. Rolling your chin back to centre. Taking an inhale as you bring the knees back to centre. Making the adjustments that you need to through that lower back. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, the knees pass gently over towards your right. Chin towards your left armpit. Press down through those shoulder blades and the tops of the hands. Just allow yourself to be really passive with the knees. Completely relax. Breathing deep into this. Maybe you're closing the eyes. Maybe you're just softening the gaze. Just returning to that breath. Let it all go. One more breath here. Beautiful, beautiful. When you're ready, chin back to the centre, followed by the knees. Whoa, really nice. Just perhaps just a gentle windshield wipe left to right. Take what you need. One last hugging with the knees into the chest. And when you're ready, plant the palms. We're going to roll over onto one side as we gently push ourselves up into our meditation seat. Just to close today's session with the awareness of ourself, our energy, bodies. So placing the palms of the hands over the knees, just flip the palms facing up towards the spine, this essence of surrender. Bring your awareness into your spine, so from the base of your spine, your tailbone, take a deep breath. Feel the journey of the breath as it travels all the way up the spine, into the ribs, as the ribs expand on that inhale, into your chest. And as you exhale, journeying all the way back, chest, ribs, belly, down to that root, that tailbone. Bringing the integrity in, creating space across the chest and the shoulders. Shoulders are away, relaxing away from the ears. And just taking that little scan through your body, just softening, releasing any contractions, any tension, tight spots. And just lovingly sending the breath to those areas to nourish and to soften. Take a moment to be in this space with you. Your energy. Just take a moment to ask yourself how you feel. How do you feel now versus how you felt at the beginning of today's class? Maybe you feel really energized. Maybe you feel a little bit tired. That's okay. Just honor yourself, accept where you're at is exactly where you're meant to be right now. Just take one more breath into that energy. And then I'd like you to take your hands over your heart space. Take a moment just to center in here. Bring your energy to your heart. Feel your heart beating in your chest. Your breath. As your chest moves up and down. Honoring yourself, offering gratitude to your wonderful vessel for what it's allowed you to do here on your yoga mat today. Offering gratitude to you for showing up for yourself. Loving and respecting yourself enough to bring yourself to your yoga mat. And I would just like to take this opportunity, guys, just to thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share this space and your energy with you today. It's a great pleasure to guide you through. It is what lights me up. So I thank you. Well done. And I look forward to seeing you again here soon. Go, maybe enjoy Shavasana. Do what you need to do. But most of all, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Namaste. So there we have it, guys, Sun Salutation Flow. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It was a bit of a challenge, I will admit it, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry if you found it a challenge too, that's completely normal. We go through the ebbs and flows of our energy levels. So just like I said, acceptance, meeting yourself where you're at, that's where you need to be. So just remember, if you like this flow, to give me a big thumbs up, support me, support my practice and my channel, and make sure you are subscribed. subscribed so you can have access to my weekly videos. I wish you nothing but love. Go ahead, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.